All right, Shalom boys here. Out here getting me some more hay. I cannot fit no more than two of these big bales on my trailer. So I had to come back and get it. But, thank y'all it's not far away. It's like 8 minutes away from the hay field that I acquired my hay from. But uh, what I wanted to talk about was a trend that the Messiah and the prophets predicted. And one of the things that they predicted was the idea that you'd have all these false teachers come, all these false teachers. Um, and what we have today is the term guru. I mean, it's all interchangeable. Teacher, guru, people that profess to know something or have a greater understanding at something, want to teach you something. But in this day and age, it was back then, it was often for a fee, a tithe, or offering, or money, or course, or it's changed. The way they do things have changed, but the the scheme seems to be quite the same. And we're living in a society today where we are flooded on the internet with people attempting to sell you a course on real estate, on credit repair, on house flipping, Airbnb, crypto, trucking. I just saw a video of this latest person being exposed, and she claimed to run $100 million trucking company, and she professes that she was in jail and she's gotten all types of felonies, and she was ex-criminal, and she's making all this money, and come to find out she's lying. All she's doing is scamming and taking people's money. You got to understand that these people that are doing these things, they don't care. They don't have a conscience about what they do. I was listening to a video of a YouTuber talking about he could never get on camera and just flat out lie. I mean, flat out just deceive somebody and let somebody or tell somebody that something is so when it's not for financial gain. But again, we live in a world that this is what they do. This is all they know. And this is the new come up. The scam is the new come up. And how you do it is you get on camera and you lie and you present a false image of yourself. And that gets people to think that you are successful. You know what you're doing because you're flashing money. The new thing is a wad of $100 bills. Everybody's walking around with a wad of $100 bills. That's the new fad now, or the new thing now. And the problem is that the vast majority of these people are not who they say they are, do not have the success that they claim that they have. And a lot of people are hurting. And this is why I always go back to, real skills, real assets, the ability to produce for yourself and bring real value to a client. That's what's going to always stay tried and true. That's something that's always going to prevail in any economic condition that you may have. If you can, or that you may be experiencing in your society, because if you can bring real value, you'll stand the test of time. And the problem is that we have all these people that are getting on and telling you that you can get rich quick, that you can make $100 million in 100 days. These Greg Caldones and they're flashing money and the jets and this and this and the third. And some of these people, they're making money off of selling you the dream. All it is dream selling, because the average person that purchases these courses don't have no motivation. They never end up doing it. And this is why you don't have any real success stories, or no one can document really any kind of verified um, uh, data that these people produce that they say, I've helped people make $100,000, 200,000. It just doesn't exist en masse. Sure, can some courses be beneficial, educational? Absolutely. And that's where it comes with the individual where, they know some bullshit, they know a scam when they say, I'm big on, before I listen to anybody, look at the mannerism of their lifestyle. Take a close look, because see, that's going to tell you everything that you need to know. And if I can't peer into your life and you can peer into mine, listen, there's something going on. You don't know, i.e., you don't know where these people live. You don't know what these people really do for a living. You don't know nothing about their family, nothing. And it's pretty sad. The guy with the tractor's coming down. Let me see if we can. You can't verify nothing about these people. But they got good words. They got good swelling words that got you deceived into thinking that it's so a certain way, and it really isn't. It's sad. I once ran into a young man, and we went over to his house. I'm not gonna say his name, but we went over his house. At the fellowship, and he brings me out this pamphlet. And he begins to tell me about this pamphlet of how it's some secret pamphlet that he got that has some idea that no one has never heard of, and that he got his hands on this pamphlet, right? And move it a little bit to the front. But let me continue on with this. But, you need to understand scams and how these scams work. But I'm going to do a part 2 on this. Shalom.